Hello, this is Todd. Welcome to the Lyceum Weekly Update number 37 for the week of September 1st, 2014. There is an announcement that I'd like to make, which is that the gig guide is up right now, which covers September 1st to September 7th. The gig guide for September 8th to September 14th will not be up, mainly because I'm needing to spend this week focusing on some study and sort of pushing things to make some money, because right now the Lyceum doesn't make money and it is basically a full-time job for me to get an entire gig guide done. So I'm taking a week off, which is the first week off in 3 years, over 3 years of doing this gig guide. So I'm going to take the week off, work on some stuff, and hopefully come back refreshed and able to keep going. So that will mean there'll be no gig guide. There might be news updates. It kind of depends if I get the time this week. And there will be no weekly update for next Monday. Band of the week this week is Pilots. They are an indie rock kind of band, very, they make you feel good inside. Their tracks will be running underneath this video. If you enjoy what you hear, they will be playing on Saturday the 6th at Brighton Up Bar as part of Yeeve's single launch. But with that out of the way, onto launches. From Thursday the 4th, there is a singer-songwriter album launch at the Newtown Social Club in Newtown. That is from Casey Chambers, who's coming all the way from South Australia. Then on Friday the 5th is a garage indie punk EP launch, and that is happening at the Exchange Hotel in Darlinghurst in the Spectrum Bar area, and that is with Royal Chant. As well as an electronica pop album launch, and that is at the Newtown Social Club in Newtown, and that is with Fishing. Then Saturday the 6th, an alternative punk single launch at the Brighton Up Bar in Darlinghurst, and that is with Yeeves. There will also be a singer-songwriter CD launch, and that is happening at the Hope Project in Bondi Junction, and that is with Kate Madigan. And lastly for launches, electronica rock, industrial album launch, and that is happening at the Valve Bar in Sydney. That is $15 with The Damned Humans. Now on to special gigs. On Thursday the 4th, there is an indie pop singer-songwriter gig with all the profits going towards the Indigenous Literacy Foundation. That is at the Imperial Hotel in Erskineville. It is $35 with bands like Josh Pike and Earthboy. Then Friday the 5th, there'll be some hip-hop rap poetry, which is a fundraiser for Welcome to Australia, which is like a immigration sort of refugee benefit. That is at the Red Rattler Theatre in Marrickville. It is $18 with Luca Lesson, Amal Kassir from USA, and Jara Raja from New Zealand. Now on to news. There is a survey that is up to look at the socio-economic benefits of live music for Australia. It has been put together by the Live Music Office in Australia, and they do it in collaboration with the councils of Sydney, Melbourne, Tasmania, and South Australia. It's a survey that anyone can take as long as you're over 18, even if you're not involved in live music. They still want your thoughts. It takes about 10 minutes to complete. As far as I know, the last I checked, it is still up and ready to go. Just click on the news article down there and you'll be linked to it. And lastly for news, the Australian Taxation Office has decided to crack down on Aussie musicians, mainly on royalty benefits. So they've collaborated with APRA. APRA have given them the names and details that they have to because of the law. The sun has gone behind a cloud and everything is blue. Everything just keeps getting bluer. I feel like that fucking chick from Willy Wonka. A little less blue. That's a bit nicer. So the ATO will be taking those names and cross-referencing it with tax returns, sort of seeing if there are any royalties and money that hasn't been declared. So I'm not sure how far down this crackdown goes. If they see a musician who made 50 cents on royalties in the last year and didn't declare that, would they really notice that so much to crack down on it? Or is it more for the bigger artists who make, an actual living out of royalties? Funny, right? It's almost like an oxymoron. And going after the people who aren't declaring larger amounts of money. It's kind of hard to tell. All we know is that there's a crackdown happening. APRA have also released a statement on their website which says, as per our communication to you in early June this year, your APRA AMCOS royalties are considered income for tax purposes and must be declared in your tax return. The Australian Taxation Office routinely requests audits of our members and their royalty earnings, and as per our legal obligations, we have again complied with the ATO's request this financial year. We recommend you speak to your personal tax advisor for more information. And on that possibly bleak note, that is it for the Lyceum this week. If you go onto the website, www.lyceum.com.au, the gig guide is already up. You can go there and check out what's happening all through the Sydney region, which heads all the way out to Katoomba. It's a very nice, wide space. Every single event, every single band is linked, so you can discover something really easily in any genre that you love. I will be on Radio Northern Beaches this week, which is 88.7 FM or 90.3 FM on Wednesday from either 6:30 in the morning or 5:30 in the afternoon. So make sure that you tune in and hear some cool gigs that will be coming up. And remember that next week there will not be a weekly update, there will also not be a gig guide, while I focus on some actual job growth. Thank you for your support. I will be back in the following week to continue the same thing that I've been doing for 37 weeks now, and for 3 years now. Be good.